Today we will discuss about CBAC, traffic inspection with ISR router. Context-based access control is a stateful firewall feature in Cisco IOS firewall feature sets that allows internal users to initiate the connections to external network while preventing external systems from initiating a new connection to internal network. Okay, so I'll show you that how it's going to work. Okay, so first thing I already configured, so I will this is the answer. Okay, so first I will go open the source file. So source file. So this is a source file. I'll open it. Then I will show you how the answer will be, how it works, the CBAC, how it works. Then tell you, we'll discuss how we program that, how we configure that. Okay, this is a source file. So this part is internet. Okay, this part is internet. Okay, and this is LAN. So this one I will show you. This part. Okay. This part is internet and this side is LAN. Okay, so this is a server and I can access the server from my LAN or internal network. This is internal network, so this is external or internet. So I access the server from this internal network. So let me go to the computer, let me check IP it is there. I already given the static IP. So this IP address, the server is actually 40 46 20 152. Copy and go here. Then I can first ping to that server IP. Let's check the communication from internal network to the external. That means the output not pinging. What's the issue? It's pinging. See, first time it takes some time. So next time, no, it will be pinging. So then again, from this computer, I will open the same server via browser. I'll check all the communications before I configure the CBAC. Okay, this is done now from internet to internal. That also I will try. I'll go to command prompt. So this IP is, I know it's 198.168.1.2. So I'll ping 192.168.1.2. Also pinging. This is the source file. Okay, now what about my configured file? What about my final file? Okay, the answer after configuring CBAC, I go here. Okay, go to the same PC. I'll open the browser. I'll access the server via browser. Okay, HTTP service. Before I configure, okay, I am going to configure, but I already configured and show you how it works. Okay, then we'll go for the configuration part. So I already configured. See, website access is done. Now I want to communicate to the internal network, the client inside the LAN from this server. So I'll go to the server. I'll go to command prompt. I'm saying same output is there. So I'll ping 192.168.1.2. It will not ping because we have configured CBAC, the firewall feature, so that from outside, yani the internet device cannot access the internal device, but from internal device, that LAN device can access the internet server. That's what we are going to do. Okay, now I'll close this file. I'll configure again for you. I'll save it. Done. After that, I'll open the question file itself. So this is a source file. Okay, so what is the question? So question is here. First one, configure activate security license on ISR 1911 router. Okay, so just I will copy this one for you. This one, copy in a Word file. New. This is the question. Okay, so first thing is Activate security license on ISR 2911 router. So this is that router 2911. You have to choose the correct router. If I give the configured file, no issue. Otherwise, you have to choose 2911 router here. Okay. Now activate this license. What is that license? Security K9. So I'll show you that one. So here it is used to enable the security technology package. Why you are enabling is to unlock the features like VPN, firewall, and intrusion prevention. These advanced security features are disabled by default. We want to enable those features like VPN, virtual private network, firewall, and intrusion prevention. For that, we need to activate the license, security license on that router. So this is the command license boot module C2900 technology package security K9. So I will just copy this command. Next time you have to type. So I'm just copying here to save my time. Okay. So go to the router. I'll go to the router, go to configuration mode. So enable, then configure space T. Then I will copy paste that command. Done. They'll ask yes or no. Yes. Okay. After that, what I need, I want to reload. So for reload and set that security package, you want to go for exit, right, then reload. So I'll go here. First, I will go to exit. Then I will type right. Then I will reload the router settings. Okay. Yes. After reloading, you can check the activation of K9 license by using the command show license feature. So I'll check. Now still it is reloading. I'll wait. I'll go to enable. Okay, what is that command? Show license feature. Okay, so show license feature. I could see security K9 enforcement yes, evaluation yes, subscription no because it's a free. We are not using for long time. Okay, so that subscription is no. Enabled yes, yes, right to use yes. Now I want to configure DHCP and NAT on router 1. So what is DHCP? Dynamic host configuration protocol. If you want to configure IP address dynamically for the devices or clients, you can configure on router itself. So what about NAT? Network address translation. So whenever you are accessing some device outside the network, no, your private IP cannot be used. So what you should do, your private IP should be converted to public IP. Okay, that is done by router here. So I'm going to configure DHCP first. For that, first thing is uh, exclude set of addresses from the pool. Then create the pool name LAN. Network address of that network, the network address is 192.168.1.0. Then gateway is 192.168.1.1. Then G0 bar 0. I want to configure this IP. Okay, we'll do this. Then we'll go for NAT. Okay, so go for config. Then IP DHCP. Then we have exclude address, right? So we'll go for IP DHCP excluded address. First 8 they told. Okay, 192.168.1.1 space 192.168.1.8. If they ask you 9 means 1.1 to 1.9. Then create the DHCP pool name from where the IP addresses are being released. Okay, DHCP pool. What is the name of the pool? Capital LAN. That name you can change. This name, no. Sorry, this spelling mistake. This IP DHCP pool is a command, and this one LAN is the user given name. Any you can give any name, but something meaningful. Okay. After that, network address of the network. Okay, so 192.168.1.0. Then 255.255.255.0. The default gateway for the network is default router 192.168.1.1. After that, the interface IP. Okay, so where is that IP? This one G0 bar 0. I think I already configured, but still I'll show you. Okay, I'll show you how to configure integer giga. Sorry, you have to come out of DHCP first. Exit. Then int giga 0/0 IP address I'm using tab key for getting the remainder of the command. Okay, we need to type the full command. On the 1.1 255.255.255.0. Then already it is no shut, but still I'm giving no shut. So what I did is I configured DHCP pool. I excluded first state address, then network address of the DHCP, then default gateway for the DHCP. Then I came back to the configuration mode, configure the IP address for G0 0 interface 1.1. All these things are given in the question paper here. There's a question paper. Configure DHCP for 192.168.1.0 24 So 24 means 255 3 times 10. Okay. Gateway set, then first 8 address have to be reserved for network use. That's why 1.1 to 1.8 I excluded. Don't have to be used. That's why I excluded. Okay. Now configure NAT on router 1 to allow branch laptops to access internet. Okay. So my laptops in the LAN has to access the internet. So the private IP is not allowed. So you have to convert to public IP. For that, we need to use LAN. So use the first standard access list to configure the source network and Giga 0 bar 2 for outgoing traffic to internet. Okay, so we have two interfaces. One should be, we have to make it NAT inside. Other one should be NAT outside. What is a NAT inside, NAT outside? What is that? Okay, let's see here. And we have some access list also. So what is that? I'll go to here. I'll go to the answer. Next is the inside that interface 0 bar 0, I'm writing one command IP NAT inside. What is that G0 bar 0? This one. Okay. So this router has two interfaces, G0 bar 0, G0 bar 2. G0 bar 0 is towards LAN, G0 bar 2 is towards internet outside. G0 bar 0 is inside, G0 bar 0, 0 bar 2 outside. So you can see that. Now what is written there is IP NAT inside. That means like it tells the router that this side of network is private or inside. So this G0 bar 0 is private or inside network. Okay, so I'll go here and I will type IP NAT, see, inside or outside? Inside. So we have question mark to get the commands. Okay. Now G0 bar 0, 0 bar 2 also IP address assigning, then IP net outside. That means tell the router that this part of this network, no, the G0 bar 0, G0 bar 2 is outside or public part. Okay. So I'll go for 6 because I have to come out of G0 bar 1. Now go for our interface G0 bar 2 0 bar 2 IP address I already assigned, but still I will assign as is mentioned over there. Already mentioned IP address is assigned already, but still I will copy paste. Okay. So IP address will be given the question paper where to assign. So you have to put this one here. Then this is going towards outside. Okay. So IP NAT outside. So done. Now we need to configure an access list which will permit all the IP addresses in this network 192.168.1.0 0.00255 means this is the wildcard. Okay, so first three must be 192.168.1, but remaining whatever value comes 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, they should be permitted. Access list means set of permit or deny statements, and this access list followed by 1 means this is standard access list. Standard access list means the numbers start from 1 to 99 and they can permit or deny only the network or source. Okay. So here any IP in this range 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, any IP in the range should be permitted. That's the first one. That's the command, this one. Okay. Use of this command. So see the question also. Use the first standard access list to configure source network. Okay. So this is source network. Source network means all these people who are connected to 0 is source network. Okay. So whatever IP coming from this side 192.168 1.2 3 4 they should be allowed, permitted. For that I make an access list. Okay. What is that access list? I will just go P for faster. No, I make it copy paste. Okay, but you should type yourself. Okay, Because I'm teacher, you are student. Okay, not like that. I don't have time, Baba. That's all. Then I'll copy paste this one. Access list. The number should be, if it is standard access list, means it will be 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 99. And permit to deny, I have to permit here. Then which network? This network. This wildcard means from this 190 to 161 should be permanent 000, but last one should be 255. You can have any number in that range. Okay, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, any that should be permitted. After that, then what I'm going to do is I want to make every packet coming from inside whose source IP address in the range of 192.168.1.23 should be permitted because they are in the access list 1, and their private address should be swapped with public IP, which is assigned on giga 0 bar 2, and mention a port number so that every computers in that private network will have same IP, public IP, but port number will be different so that they can distinguish between which communication, which device is communicating. I'll show you that. Okay. NAT, I told you, convert private address to public address. Okay. So here I have, these all are private clients. So they want to access internet means they have to use NAT. So in NAT, what I've done is this I made IP NAT inside, this I made IP NAT outside. So whoever from this network, internal network, is trying to access this one, router will convert their private address into public address. Which public address? We have given this G0 bar 2 as IP NAT outside. Okay, that IP address will be given, okay, to any of these interfaces. Every computer inside, they all get the same public address, but how we can differentiate from where communication is coming? We have some port number. We'll mention the port number. For that, what command we have is that this one, IP NAT inside source list 1 interface gigabar 02 means whatever IP address mentioned in gigabar 02, which is NAT outside, that will be replacing that private IP address inside the LAN with overload means port number also they will add. Okay. Their IP address should match this access list 1. This 1 means this one. What is that one? All the IP in this range. If the IP address coming from NAT inside is any of this IP address 1.2, 3, 4, 5 means the IP address will be replaced with IP address of G0 bar 2, yani this one with the port number. That's why overload. I'll go to this one. I'll copy paste the command. As you know, I am very easy. Okay. Like Asama, right? After that, I have to configure inbound ACL and CBAC on outbound traffic. Inbound ACL, I have to first configure inbound ACL. Okay. That means where you want to apply the inbound ACL. Here we want to apply inbound ACL. Okay. What is the command here? IP access list. So this I'm going to configure a extended access list, that also named access list. There are two types of access lists. Standard ACL means they can apply only on source network or source address. Okay, but an extended means we can go for source network, destination IP, destination network, port number, destination port number, everything. And here we have named access list. So we are not putting a number 1, 2, 3 like that. We are putting a name for that access list, that is IP access list. Extended you have to mention, then name of this access list. This you can change anytime, but these three you cannot change. This is part of command. So IP access list I am configuring. The name is deny any, and what I have written is deny IP any. That means I am going to configure an access list which will not allow any IP address from outside. Okay, so write the first I write this access list name. We'll go here, written here. After that, I will write deny, okay, IP any. I will not allow anybody, any network, any mask, any address to get inside my which one network. So where do we apply this? Okay, we will apply this in giga 0 bar 2. That means I'm going to apply here. So anyone coming through this way, trying to get inside this router, okay, I will not allow them. That's what that blocking. Okay, so I'll go here and I will write the command in G0/2, okay, int giga 0/2, I will apply this access list, okay, IP access group. What was the name of the access list? Deny underscore any. In means inbound, any particular packet coming inside this router 0/2, they will be blocked because they are applying the access list name deny any. Deny any means deny IP any. Whatever IP coming from that side, they will be blocking. So then what's the last step? Now CBAC. So we are going to turn on the firewall that will allow only HTTP traffic. Okay, we are going to allow only HTTP traffic from inside to outside and log, and we are going to put a rule for name for that rule. Okay, allow traffic, and every HTTP communication should be logged in the syslog server. Okay, whatever websites opening, everything will be logged in the syslog server. So what is that? You have to turn on the firewall. That firewall should allow only HTTP packets or HTTP traffic. You can open the website from LAN towards internet server, but reverse is not possible. Okay, from internet we cannot access, but from LAN, from any laptop or any host, we can open the server via HTTP. Okay, for that I'm going to use this command. In this command, IP inspect name. This name is user given. It's allowed traffic. Then HTTP audit-trail on means whatever HTTP communication happen, that will be logged to the this log server. So I'll copy this one. I'll go to the router and I will go exit. Should be done in the configuration mode. Then I will paste this one. Done. After that, where you will apply this? Okay, we want to apply this on giga 0/2 and towards outbound interface. Okay, so when that rule is applied, no, the packet should go through 0/2. We have to apply this outbound. Okay, here 0/2 is going towards server, no, so this should be outbound interface. Here we apply this rule. So I will copy that also. So apply CBAC inspection rule named allow traffic to outbound traffic on this interface. Okay, so go to interface, then I will copy paste this one. Copy the statement. After that, I will go for R1 interface giga 0/2. Then I will apply this one. Paste. Exit. Now exit again. I will show IP inspect all command. Okay, inbound access, everything is configured here. Okay, allow traffic is allowed, inspection rule is C, allow traffic, HTTP alert is on. Now I'm going to test this. Okay, I'm going to this computer here. First of all, we'll go back. I have configured DHCP. No, first you have to make the static IP to DHCP. Get the IP from router, done. Now laptop also I have to get the IP from router, done. Now I want to check this server, the IP address of server. This one I have to access from browser. Okay, copy this and go to the laptop. Then I will go to browser because from internal network I can access the server via HTTP. So I'm just opening that one. Go here, paste, done. Now, as per the CBAC firewall, no, the external server cannot access this one because here we will be blocking. Okay, we already given deny any. So we'll go to the server. Now I'm going to the command prompt. Then I will type in 192.168.1.2. Okay, unreachable. See, because they already blocked it. Okay, this is what the implementation of CBAC. Clear? This is the answer for that. So hope you understood.